What do they want? What is it that women are looking for? What has your research shown you?
Women want it to be listened to. So we go back to the whole scenario where for men it tends to be about the pile of money, the size, and we have stories that relate directly to that. Financial advisor that told us, he said, I have a male client who has more money than he could possibly ever need or use, and yet every time he's concerned about rate of return. And the advisor said, I finally asked him, what's the deal? And he said, well, the bigger the pile, I win. The more money I have, I win. Whereas for women, it's about choice. It's about, will I be able to help my grandchildren? Will I be able to buy a house? So money means a very, very different thing to women than it does to men. And that's what the whole sort of choice thing is all about.
And it's about achieving goals or not being dependent on their children when they get older. It's about having the ability to stay in their home when they get older or take care of their husband with outside help. And so simply saying your account has grown from, $750,000 to $1 million, they're trying to connect that to what they're trying to achieve, and they're having trouble because no one talks that way. Everyone talks about, okay, well, our rate of return this year has been 6 or 7 or whatever it happens to be. But no one translates that pile into, that means $2,000 more in retirement income when you retire at 65, or it means you'll be able to afford to have a live-in nurse when, your husband gets older, or you'll be able to travel twice a year, whatever the translation is. And that's what's missing.
Yeah, and I think that women feel trivialized. The women that we talked to, there were sort of two cohorts, and we talked about this in our first white paper. There's the male boomers that are dying, and there's their widows that are being left behind that are largely being ignored. And the reality is 80% in Canada, 80% of widows leave their financial advisors because they say there was no connection. Then there's another huge cohort of women that are intelligent, educated. We call them successful women. And it doesn't matter whether they're single or married or divorced. 87% of those women say, I'm looking for help. I'm out there looking for help. I'd like a financial advisor, but I can't find one. So when we talk to these women, we said, what's the deal? And we get the same sort of response all the time. I feel like I don't have enough money. I feel trivialized. They talk jargon. They talk, it's sort of a disrespectful relationship because they're talking down to me. Don't worry, dear, I'll take care of you. The widows invariably say, the relationship was with my husband. I don't even know who this person is, or if and when he came over, he never talked to me. So these are the kinds of things that women perceive as being disrespectful.